Welcome back, loves. I feel like I've been pretty good recently about buying things, but temptation got the best of me. I have an unboxing for you guys from Fashionphile. And I will say I am very guilty of this. I do a lot of Fashionphile scrolling. I will click on new arrivals and I will just like scroll through to see, you know, what pops up, and I feel as though it like calms me, and it kind of like, it can do two things. It can either like release like temptation and I'm like, okay, nothing like I've seen is really like piquing my interest, or it'll like cause me to do like an impulse purchase. And this obviously isn't like sponsored by Fashionphile, they take all my money, but I've been trying to be more conscious about what I'm buying and making sure it's more classic than it is trendy. And so I wanted to unbox this bag with you, so stay tuned for the video and help me decide what to do. I'm not looking to meet new friends. No, I've been looking for a love inside, for someone I appreciate and everything. Okay, so I purchased this actually like maybe 10 days ago. I didn't pay for expedited shipping because I was actually traveling at the time and I didn't want it to get here while I wasn't here. So I took my sweet old time getting this bag. And when I say impulsive, I do feel it's like in an impulsive purchase. I think you guys will agree, but it is definitely like on track with kind of where my mindset's been recently, which is maybe looking at more classic instead of trendy bags. A lot of the bags that I buy, I just like love what I love. I just like what I like. And I've been noticing that really having like good size bags that are classics are important to me as well. So I kind of want to trim down my collection a little bit. I feel like there's some bags that I just don't use and I hate to have them just sitting there. And then there's some that I'll never sell because they're sentimental or I just have an emotional attachment to them. So anyways, I am blabbering on, but this bag came from Fashionphile and it is from Chanel, which should be in the title. But I had seen this bag on a few different like websites that were selling vintage bags, and every time I looked at it, like either A, it wasn't in great condition, or B, it was really overpriced. And then I saw it pop up on Fashionphile and I just had to grab it. So introducing my newest member of the collection, Chanel Caviar Quilted Timeless CC Shoulder Bag. So first off, stunning condition. This bag is in perfect condition. I saw the pictures beforehand, and then, you know, obviously seeing it in person is helpful, but all of the hardware is in great condition. And this bag, I believe, is from like the early 2000s. It's when Karl Lagerfeld was still the creative director there. And I just was drawn to this bag. I've seen it a few times, like I said, but I have a lot of like smaller pochette bags, and I really wanted a shoulder bag that could hold much more. This kind of reminds me size-wise of my Cousin PM from Louis Vuitton, but in black, and a shoulder bag. And it's a little bit more subtle and still classic. So we've got the CC quilting, CC with quilting on the front. And we also have the pocket in the back. This is actually a huge pocket. It does fit my cell phone in here. This is a 12 Pro, fits right in there. And you know, it has the classic chain, leather chain on the sides with, which is kind of like amazing to me, which is the leather like shoulder strap part. And then this bag has Chanel on the zipper. has like a little CC, and then on the back it says Chanel. It's engraved. And it's actually stuffed right now, but this bag has so much structure. It's very structured. It has like really good shape, and it's just pretty much just a hole in here, but it does have a zippered pocket, and it also came with the care booklet and then the authenticity card, and actually, which is fun, came with the original price tag, but there's no price on it, so I thought that was interesting. And whoever owned this bag took phenomenal care of it and or just never used it. So I don't know, I've just been, you know, with the Chanel prices today for new bags teetering on like Hermes pricing, it has been such a turnoff for me. But some of the styles that I've seen that are being released for like 2023 are very similar to ones that they've released in the past. So I wanted to start doing research on more vintage bags and seeing how they're holding up. And I just feel like vintage quality cannot be beat. Listen, I'm not opposed to buying a brand new bag. You guys know I have a problem. I just bought that Celine bag. But if you can get a bag that is a classic silhouette, and I think I paid like under $2,000 for this, which is phenomenal for Chanel. It's all leather, it's caviar, and it's a great size. What I also think is cool is that you can unscrew these D-rings or these circle rings on the side and add a different strap, or you could just move the strap to the back and add a longer one if you wanted it to be more of a crossbody. I really, really like where this sits on me. Let me just show you guys. You can see. And this is like a true adult bag. Get up close for you guys. Just a great, great size bag. Actually, let me grab my Cousin bag so you guys can see the size difference. So this is my Cousin PM, and this is the Chanel shoulder bag. And I would say pretty comparable in size. Obviously, the Cousin bag is bigger, but it didn't, you know, doesn't hurt to have bags this size. I just think sometimes like when I'm carrying just my smaller bags, they are very convenient, but then I have to be careful about like what I want to bring. And if I want to bring a full-size wallet, I can't. If I want to bring like my Kindle or multiple sunglasses, I can't. Like I usually carry a pair of sunglasses and my regular glasses. Or if I wanted to carry like a charger or my computer charger, I can't fit it all in there. So I just thought that this was a fun bag. I definitely want to see how I can style it. You know, Fashionphile gives you about 30 days to decide if you want to keep it or not. You just can't obviously wear it or take the tag off. So I will just kind of see what I can fit in here and make sure it fits my my daily life and style. But I definitely think I've been looking for like a good shoulder bag that can hold a ton. A lot of them are very like front flap style, but I do feel like a top zipper bag holds so much more and is a little bit more casual. So please help me, guys. Tell me all your thoughts. Is this something that's like way off base for me, or do you think classic vintage Chanel is kind of a no-brainer, especially for under $2,000? I do plan on looking at my collection and just really seeing like what I'm not using and trimming some stuff out. I haven't really been drawn to anything new that's out. Nothing from Gucci, nothing from LV, nothing from Fendi or Bottega or Balenciaga. Like really nothing has caught my eye. I've really been like leaning towards more classic styles. So I'm definitely going to look at my collection and see like what doesn't like inspire me anymore and go from there. But yeah, this bag, I think it's different, but it's like classic, easy, nothing crazy about it. It's not like very trendy, but I do see the style bag coming back. I think shoulder bags are coming back. It would have been nice to have feet at the bottom, but most shoulder bags I feel like don't, or they're not this structured. So I'm actually just happy that it has this much structure. But yeah, please tell me all your thoughts. I'm definitely gonna post this on Instagram and gauge your thoughts there as well. Or if you guys have seen like any other bags that are similar, you think I'll like better, let me know. Like I said, I just opened this bag, and you know, it's good to like sit and have some time with it. It being vintage, you know, it's in phenomenal condition. But I think honestly, it's probably a keeper. I think this bag could be a daily use bag for me. I have the Celine Nano bag, and that bag is a great size. It's actually very similar in size, just different shape. But I really like that it's a top handle bag. This one would definitely fit that like more shoulder bag, a little bit dressier of a bag, I would say, than the Celine. I feel like the Celine is just more professional, clean lines, but this one would be a little bit dressier. I don't know. And then like how it sits on me, guys. Like, do you think this suits me? Let me see if I can like pull over here. How it sits on my body. Like I said, vintage Chanel with hardware and plating that is vintage. That quality you cannot replicate. I'll try to find any more of these that they post online. These go so fast. So if you see them or you're checking like new arrivals, I actually saw, I think I have one saved on RealReal that was just a little bit more, but I didn't think the hardware looked as great as this one. But I will start linking any that I find. But yeah, any questions you guys have on this bag, I'm sure by the time I post this, I will have already decided to keep it. So let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna be doing some update videos on some of my bags. I think a lot of you have asked like for like the Cousin and the multi-pochette updates, just because I've had them for a while now and I can give some real insight, and they're not slowing down in making them. So those will be next, but I just wanted to unbox this one with you guys. And as always, love you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.